and WMIXSports.com, where you can watch or listen from any device. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars in Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
And good morning. We welcome you inside the gymnasium here at Mattoon High School. Chris Hugo with you today for the Lady Rams and the Green Wave. It'll be coming your way in just a moment. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Jeff Crow is with us with the video angles at WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton is back at our Mount Vernon studio. He takes care of things right here on AM 940. So glad you could join us this morning. It is the 10-8 Lady Rams versus the 8-13 Green Wave here in Mattoon. We have plenty to talk about here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We need to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations, 7 ATMs, and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking for FDIC.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening. It's just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. And wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back inside Mattoon High School, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Mattoon Green Wave. So glad you could join us this morning. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. He will have the call of 2 games today on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase from the Panther Basketball Showcase. That'll be at Pinckneyville High School, Duster Thomas Gymnasium. 3:15 is your pregame on 94.1 FM as the Woodlawn Cardinals battled the DuQuoin Indians. And, of course, in a 6:30 matchup, pregame at 6:15, he will have the call of the Sesterville Red Devils and the Steelville Warriors. That doesn't sound right. Stallions? It's definitely not the Stallions, but it'll be SV and Steelville coming your way on 94.1. a little bit later today. Of course, that game will be presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, as is this game. And, of course, Community First Bank welcomes you back to personal banking with one checking. One means more Community First Bank. In fact, it means free checking and high-yield interest. Community First Bank, again, welcome back to personal banking. Today it's the 8-13 Green Wave versus the 10-8 Lady Rams. Lady Rams got a big win on Thursday night at home, 67-64 over Altoff. Meanwhile, the Green Wave in an Apollo Conference battle against Salem fell, I believe, that was at home on Thursday night by a final score of 57-46 to the Lady Wildcats. So there you go. Mattoon is now 2-5 in Apollo play. While the Lady Rams are still atop the South 7 with a 6-1 mark. Of course, Carbondale with one loss in the loss column still has 2 with Altoff. And you heard Jeff Lonan say on the Saturday Sports Show this morning, thinks that Altoff, of course, a very formidable foe, is definitely capable of knocking off Carbondale once, maybe twice. They still have 2 battles with the Terriers yet to come. Meanwhile, Lady Rams, of course, snapped a 3-game losing streak on Thursday night with that 67-64 win over Altoff. And when you factor in the teams that they played, the margins of loss for the Lady Rams in those final 2 games of the Carbondale tournament, a combined 2 points to Massac County and Collinsville, and then a tough 15-9 team, the Highland Bulldogs, on Tuesday night. You're glad to see the Lady Rams get that big win on Thursday and hope that that can evolve into a win here today against Mattoon. Again, Mattoon is 8-13 on the year. They've struggled up and down on the season, right the first time on Steelville. Should have stuck with the Warriors, by the way, as we have now confirmed that mascot. But digressing and going back to the point of the Green Wave and their struggles this season, of course, transition year. They move into their first year in the Apollo Conference. There's going to be more transition next year. Mount Zion, Charleston, Salem, Effingham have been the constants in the Apollo Conference, but then you have Mattoon coming in this year. You'll have Paris head to the Little Illini next year. In will come the Taylorville Tornadoes. They, of course, are leaving the Central State 8 Conference. So you're actually going to see a lot of changes about. Of course, the Big 12 has to find some teams. I believe the Decatur schools have left or are talking about leaving. Apollo's bringing in Taylorville next year. And, of course, as we talk about some of our issues we have down south with some of the conferences, it's been kind of a cumbersome topic. And, of course, you take a look at teams that may be coming, may be going. It's going to be interesting, of course, as we've told you plenty of times in the Saturday Sports Show these past few weeks. We need to take another break here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We remind you, the big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-Landers. That's 1-888-Landers. We'll be back in a bit. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has the best of both worlds. We are a locally family-owned bank that can offer you the big bank products and services. Products like free checking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have the products and the services to meet the needs of your personal and family life in today's world. Stop by any People's National Bank branch and ask about any one of our great products. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great team. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. Stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem. Visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Watch the Lady Rams online at WMIXsports.com, powered by Red Lake College.
And we welcome you back, Mattoon High School. The Lady Rams and the Green Wave coming up in about 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Of course, we'll have a national anthem before the game. After that, we'll meet your Page Insurance starting lineups on Crown View and Mount Vernon, or call for a quote at 242-7000. Log on to pageinsurance.net. Danny Zerwinski on assignment. Jeff Crow with us here in Mattoon. Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studio. Glad to have Brian Reynolds tuned in. Of course, glad to have him back in the King City where he belongs. And, of course, Brian Reynolds, the student manager for Jeff Lonan's Lady Rams, unable to make the trek today, but look forward to seeing him hopefully back in action next week. Of course, the Lady Rams after today will be back in action. Shagnon Gymnasium for senior night, I believe, on Tuesday, as they will have the Centralia Annies. They'll go back on the road for their final few games. Thursday night, they'll be at Marion. Let's see, fast forward to the 11th, they'll be on the road at Cahokia. And then the night before Valentine's Day, February the 13th, a Thursday, they will travel to Memorial Gymnasium to take on the Heron Lady Tigers. So the Lady Rams finish up at home Tuesday, 3 road games after that. I want to say the 2 Tuesday night games are on the AM. The 2 Thursday night games will be on 94.1 FM. And all will have video at WMIXsports.com, just like today. Of course, we talked about Mattoon. They're a team now in transition, a program in transition into the Apollo Conference this season. As we take a look at their schedule up and down, there have been some great moments along the way, but there have also been some shortcomings. Of course, we told you about their loss to Salem on Thursday night, but a tough schedule. I mean, Effingham right now was undefeated until last night. Of course, T-Town knocked off the Lady Hearts 29-25 last night. That score was on last night's WMIXsports.com scoreboard. But all in all, when you're facing the likes of Effingham, who's improved immensely and now 1 loss on the season, you have the Salem Lady Wildcats, always tough under Janet Holst. You have a very tough Apollo Conference, and for the Green Wave, of course, coming in, Charleston has been a formidable foe up and down the past few seasons as well. It has been a tough road to hoe, and of course, 2-5 on the year out of the Apollo Conference is actually not as bad as that sounds. And of course, pardon me again, when you take a look at the schedule the Green Wave have put together, they are definitely going to have some challenges along the way, and of course, they still have games remaining, of course, with Charleston here at home, their Coles County rival that'll be on Monday night. Thursday night, they will travel to Paris. They still have the Carbondale Terriers on the schedule, believe it or not. That'll be next Saturday at Carbondale. And then they will finish up on Thursday the 13th at Muhammad Seymour against the Lady Bulldogs. So that is how the Lady Wave will finish up their regular season before heading into the postseason. Next week, of course, this coming week now as it evolves into Thursday, that's when we will see the seeds for the 3A girls and 4A girls regional seedings, and then we will have the dates and times come out on Friday. Both of those afternoons will be about 4 o'clock by the time the IHSA releases those seedings, and then dates and times on IHSA.org. So we look forward to that coming and find out just how the Lady Rams will fare in that Massac County Regional. Looking forward to finally getting the dates and times, but also seeing just where the Lady Rams stand from a seeding standpoint. So this game, the Centralia game, both important, as those will be the last 2 chances the Lady Rams have to showcase what they have before the seeds, I believe, are due on Wednesday morning, and then, of course, will be made public on Thursday afternoon. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Now they detail them all as well. Ask about free detailing for the life of your car next time you have collision repair work done at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Of course, our basketball coverage heating up this week. Of course, today we have a triple header, so to speak. A game here on the AM with the Lady Rams. On the FM, it'll be the Woodlawn Cardinals and DuQuoin Indians from the Panther Basketball Showcase at 3:15 pregame. That's on 94.1 FM, WMIXsports.com. Then at 6:15, it's your second pregame as the Cessford Red Devils take on the Steelville Warriors. Of course, that's a 6:30 tip. That game also on 94.1. Monday night, it's the Wayne City Lady Indians and the North Clay Lady Cardinals at Wayne City. That game on 94.1 FM, audio at WMIXsports.com. Tuesday night, again, it's the Lady Rams on the AM versus the Centralia Annies, video at WMIXsports.com. On the FM, it'll be the Woodlawn Cardinals taking on the Cessford Red Devils, and then on Wednesday night, or somewhere Wednesday night, I should really look these things up ahead of time, of course, as we have a showcase game, I believe, between the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals and McLeansboro Lady Foxes on Wednesday. Of course, after that, the Lady Rams travel to Marion on Thursday, and then the Rams, of course, will have 2 games. They'll have Cahokia at home on Friday, and then on the road at Jersey next Saturday. We'll take a break. Honor America here from Mattoon. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
You know by now I love baseball, love my family, and love my community. But I also love outdoing the competition. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Chrysler has done it again. They're actively outdoing the competition. It's 0% financing plus. That's 0% financing plus bonus cash plus no payment. Yes, that's exactly right. No payment for 90 days on select models with approved credit. The competition isn't even in the same ballpark with these offers. We are excited at King City Chrysler and look forward to finding the perfect new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram just for you. Hurry in today to work with one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or browse our inventory online at KingCityChryslerCenter.com.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888 Landers to set up your repairs. Your claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need it. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888 Landers, that's 1-888 Landers.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back inside Mattoon High School. Chris Hugo with you today. Jeff Crow with me. Brings the video at WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton is back in our Mount Vernon studio. Of course, we're so glad to be with you here today as the Lady Rams look for another win, looking for a 2-game win streak, of course, against Mattoon. We'll get to your Page Insurance starting lineups. Lady Rams are the visitors on the scoreboard this morning, of course. This was originally set for a 1 o'clock JV start. Bumped up to 11 o'clock, or 10 o'clock rather, of course, due to the Sweetheart Dance at Mount Vernon High School tonight. Of course, some postponements in the area. We'll get to those a little bit later in terms of high school basketball. For the Lady Rams, of course, Jeff Lonnen's crew will start number 10, Claire Ryan. Number 12, Courtney Scarborough. Number 34, Micaiah Rush. Number 35, Hannah Owens. And number 44, Isha Sanders. Now for Jason Morgan's home team, the Green Wave of Mattoon. They'll be dressed in their home white. They'll start number 11, Casey Considine. Number 13, Shelby Cox. Number 20, Avery Jackson. Number 25, Caitlin Bath. And number 32, Samantha Thompson. And those are your starting lineups as presented by Page Insurance. Crownview in Mount Vernon, or call 242-7000 when you need a quote. That's the Page Insurance Agency in Mount Vernon. Lady Rams, of course, will be in their away black with orange trim. Orange numerics trimmed in white. Mattoon in their home whites. Green trim speaks for itself. The Lady Green Wave, of course, of Mattoon. Get you some archive broadcasts on WMIXSports.com. We're going to have quite a few coming later today, including the Saturday Sports Show. Rams basketball from last night, as well as Lady Rams basketball today. It'll be Samantha Thompson for the Green Wave. It'll be Hannah Owens tipping for the Lady Rams. Lady Rams will go right to left. Green Wave will go left to right here at Mattoon High School. Jeff Lonnen's going to have to adjust some chairs around to be in the coach's box, and they're going to let him do that as eclectically as he may. And then coach will get back in the box, though technically that seat not in the box. And he knows that. Unless the box is not the lines, in which case I digress and don't care to guess. Off of the right wing, it's going to be Jackson with the basketball. Green Wave won the tip. They are in control. No score, just in their way. Here from Coles County, Considine up top. Nice shake. Will throw off to the right side. Looking inside now is Bath. Turnaround not there. Thompson will throw it up. Fouled on her way to the basket. Samantha Thompson will go to the line to shoot, too, with 7:42 left to go in the first. Lady Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, and don't forget about their one checking. It's free checking and high-yield interest. Community First Bank, one means more. First free throw is no good. It'll bounce off the back of the iron. Lady Rams are back in action. They'll finish up with some South 7 Conference matchups, of course, on Tuesday and Thursday. And next Tuesday, sorry, I got a glimpse of Jeff Lonnen pacing the sidelines. 1-0 Green Wave on top as Thompson able to shake down the back into the two-shot set. It'll be Claire Ryan into the front court, looking off to the left wing on a bounce pass to Sanders. Backdoor cut Owens. Nope, going to go to the right elbow. Here comes Courtney around. And just like that, the Lady Rams on top, doubling up the Green Wave. 2-1. We told you a couple of broadcasts today, but already some postponements around the area. The Central Orphans will not head to Jerseyville. That game has been postponed till Monday. Off the right block. That'll be another quick foul on the Lady Rams, as they're going to get Hannah Owens. I don't even know. Tried to block the shot. Didn't see much contact, but that will be the second on Hannah. So 2 fouls early in the first quarter for the Lady Rams. First free throw is good for Samantha Thompson. A 2-2 ball game now as that ties it up. Thompson looking for the lead for the Green Wave. If I seem out of sorts, it's because I'm used to having to go over to the laptop and put the score on the WMIXsports.com on-screen scoreboard, but due to the circumstances today, that has been taken off. It'll return with our next video cast on Tuesday. Both free throws good. The Green Wave on top 3-2 here in the early going with 7:09 left. We are in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Online at fordsquare.com. Lob into Hannah. Moves back to the right block, up and in. We use the glass effectively. And the Lady Rams on top 4-3. They are perfect from the field here in the early going. 6:52 left in the first. Into the front court. Considine looks off to the right wing for Cox. Looking for the lob. It'll settle for the top to Bath. Bath looks off. Right wing three coming. Good. Avery Jackson comes away with the tray. It's a 6-4 Green Wave lead. 6:37 left in the first. It'll be Claire Ryan dribbling across the timeline. Steps volleyball line. Throws off left wing. That is Sanders. Looks across the post. Able to find Courtney. Forces a shot off glass. It's no good. So the Lady Rams, their first miss of the day. It evolves into a Mattoon defensive board. Jackson looking inside. Had it tipped away. Cox will actually tip it to Bath. Her shot will roll off the back of the iron. Defensive board for the Lady Rams. Rebounds even at 1 apiece for both teams here. 6:10 left in the first. A 6-4 ball game. Lady Rams are trailing here, and this is going to be tipped out of bounds. Hannah tries to go to save it. Lady Rams will turn it over on the far sideline with 6:04 left in the first. Down 2 at 6-4. Good effort by the Lady Rams that time in the front court, but it gives Green Wave an opportunity here in front of their own bench. Mattoon, known more for softball than girls basketball. Of course, a lot of dominant success on the softball side. Off of the right side. It's going to be good. Off of the glass for Thompson, and it's going to be 8-4. Green Wave doubling up the Lady Rams. Of course, the Green Wave, famous for softball, almost serve as a pipeline for Illinois State. One of the premier programs softball-wise in the Missouri Valley Conference. Off of the far sideline, it's Owens looking to the top. Has Sanders. Sanders looks off to the left. Ryan feeds inside. Owens left side. Good. Good post up by Hannah. She has 4. And it's 8-6. Lady Rams are back within a deuce with 5:28 to play in the first. Community First Bank of the Heartland presents Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX as the three comes from Cox. She tucked her toes behind the line and got the tray, and it's 11-6. Up 5 is Mattoon. Speaking of 5 Jefferson County branches, that's what you'll find with Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are by far the market leader. Mount Vernon Dixon with Lonanina. Back off the left side. Ooh. Rush left it underneath the backboard. Rebound will go to Mattoon. Second defensive board. And now, good play by Thompson to save it. Off the left, another 3. Cox, no good. So the first 3 miss now for the Green Wave turns into a Lady Ram defensive rebound. They now have 2 with 4:59 to play in the first quarter. It'll be Ryan with the board and the basketball across the timeline. Dribbling off to the right. Ooh, could have been a moving screen there, but it's going to be Sanders with it off of the right wing, looking for Courtney or Claire. She'll give to Claire. 4:40 left in the opening quarter. Glad to have you with us on AM 940 and online at WMIXsports.com. Rush is going to get it off the left side. Shook the defender, lobs to Hannah. Hannah off the double team. Fought it off, got the bucket. Hannah has 6, and it is 11-8. Lady Rams are back within a possession here. About midway through the first quarter. They're looking for Bath. It's going to be stolen away. First turnover of the day for the Green Wave, and into the front court will come Courtney Scarborough in front of the scorer's table. Dribbles to the right wing, steps up top, throws to the left now for Ryan with 4:12 to play. Lady Rams are down 8. Or 3. It's 11-8. They have 8. How about that? Get it figured out eventually. Ryan with it up top. She'll dribble. Curls around to the baseline. Pulls up from 12. Going to leave it short. Rebound underneath will be Micaiah. She'll put it up no good. And the rebound will go to the Green Wave. 0 for 2 that trip for the Lady Rams. They had the right idea, just couldn't get it going. And now an easy bucket for Avery Jackson. She snuck underneath the defense. Extends the Green Wave lead back to 5. It's just some score updates. Of course, after 1 at the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic. Nope, that's the holiday tournament at the Panther Basketball Showcase in Pinckneyville. Alton Marquette led Salem 15-5. After 1 in girls basketball, Goreville led Trico 10-9. As scoreboard updates presented by your State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state. 13-8 here. Lady Rams down 5. Ryan with it in the front court. Free throw line. Kicks back door. Courtney will be fouled on the way to the hoop. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the second foul. First foul, rather, on Mattoon. Unless my book's wrong.
Foul is called against the Green Waves, number 20, Avery Jackson.
So that'll be on Avery Jackson.
Number 12, Scarborough, 2 shots.
So let's see what Courtney can do from the line here. She'll make the first to make it 13-9. Peyton Hayes will now check in for the Lady Rams. Let's see if Courtney can make both, make it a one-possession ball game. 13-9, looking to make it 13-10. 3:16 left in the first. Courtney's second is en route. It's good. 13-10. Don't forget the WMIX Sports social media question of the week. You'll find it on our Facebook page. You have to find us first, WMIX Sports. Considine along 2. Feet on the line. The bank was open. 15-10 ball game now. Green Wave up 5. 2:59 left to go in the first. Let's see. Off of the right side out of the corner, that's Hannah Owens with the basketball. Off of the left wing, it'll be Claire Ryan dribbling between the circles. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. 2:40 left here in the first. There's still plenty of time in the game to do that. Peyton Hayes off of the left arc, going to have it poked away. Considine, she will fight for it with Hayes. And now to be stolen away. Second turnover for Lady Rams. 3 coming from the far side. Jackson is no good. And now we will have a foul.
That was called against the Green Waves, number 20, Avery Jackson.
So just like that, Jackson has back-to-back fouls for Mattoon.
42, C.C. Thompson in for the
Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 2:26 left in the first, 15-10 the score. Lady Rams have a length of the floor. Right to left they go. Away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. It'll be Claire Ryan, the senior, to cross the timeline. Looks off to the junior, Hannah Owens. We're a deep right wing with 2:15 to play. Miriam Hester, the junior, has it up top, looking for Ryan. Back off the left, wing 3 coming, good. That'll get the Lady Rams back within a possession as Claire Ryan has a tray, and it's going to be 15-13. Back within 2 are the Lady Rams, 2:02 left in the quarter. It's going to be a 3 out of the corner now, no good. It'll be off the mark by Fisher. Rebound to the Lady Rams. They now have 3 defensive boards, 5 total for the game. Glad to have you on AM 940. Of course, I listen to the Saturday Sports Show along with Jeff Crew all the way up here this morning on AM 940 as they'll roll off Hannah Owens left block. Hannah is playing very well. Has 8 of the 15. We are tied with 1:37 to go here in quarter number 1. Now almost forces the turnover. Thompson able to recover. That's Sammy Thompson as they color on the PA. Out of the corner, Fisher another 3. It's going to be short. Rebound. Looked like it went to the Lady Rams. That'll be their 4th, and it'll be Claire Ryan. Ryan has done a great job boxing out, grabbing rebounds for the Lady Rams, as well as handling the basketball. Sideline is going to be into the corner for Hester from Scarborough. Now finds Hannah. She'll come up shorter. First miss of the day. Rebound will go to Mattoon. 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. 15-15. We are all tied up off at the far near side. Bash will get to Thompson. Swing around now to Fisher off of the far wing. Back to the far elbow. Jumper coming from Thompson. Rattles around. No good. Rebound will go to the Lady Rams. 7 rebounds on the day for Mount Vernon, of course, in the first quarter. 51 seconds left. Video streaming is presented by Rin Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu and see how you can save thousands on your college education. Deep 3 from the sideline is good from Scarborough. Scarborough perks up her first 3, and that's going to be the first Lady Ram lead of the day. Here late in the first, 18-15, Lady Rams on top. Now with 28 seconds left, it'll be a fight for the basket as that's going to be Bath. Bath comes up short. Another defensive rebound for the Lady Rams. Let's see how they do here as it was Hayes taking it into the front court. Ryan has it now at the circle with 14 seconds left. Moving off of the right wing, trying to work inside. Got the basket. They won't continue. That is going to be... Wasn't an illegal screen. Give the charge motion on the offensive foul, but the player was moving along with the offender, but whatever. We'll figure this out. Lady Rams on top, 18-15. 8 seconds left. Let's see if the Green Wave can tie. Fisher on the deep right wing, throws it in the corner. They turn it over. So Lady Rams lead the turnover department 3-2. That's not a category you want to lead. And with 4 seconds left, will be Ryan in the backcourt ahead to Courtney, and they will turn it over. So what you can do worse, we can do worse better, says DC more often than not. He's not with me today. He's on assignment. He's in Pinckneyville. He'll be doing live tweeting from the Panther Basketball Showcase on WMIXSports.com and call a couple games. Considine from half court is no good.
After one, the score.
Shot did not count, apparently. Let go of it afterwards. So we will take a break here. It's the Lady Rams 18, the Green Wave 15 after one. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest-earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balance. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. We proudly offer the best service department in the area with experienced technicians that will diagnose your vehicle's problems quicker than the competitors. We service all makes and models no matter where you bought your car. Get out of the cold and drive into our climate-controlled service area and enjoy a hot cup of coffee while our service department offers great deals on brakes, tires, and more. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Lady Rams will start the quarter with the basketball. It'll be Hannah with it up top. Looks off to the right wing. On top are the Lady Rams 18-15. After a big come-from-behind finish there in the first quarter. Left wing is going to be Owens on the bounce pass back to the top. Scarborough looks off to the right arc for Miriam Hester. Hester back to the top. Here comes Hayes. Thought about the three, pulled it back, takes it again, in and out. Back in again. Had the proper English. And Peyton Hayes comes up with a big three here to start off the second quarter. Lady Rams are now up 6 with 7:26 left to go. Here in the first half, we'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show coming up at the break. Of course, Second Chance. Largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. Considine couldn't come up with the bucket. Mattoon still unable to come up with an offensive rebound, and this will be another charge. So, in an era where we were told we wouldn't see very many charges, we've seen two here today on potential block charge calls, and that'll be another turnover on the Lady Rams. That'll go against Courtney Scarborough.
That's her first, T4.
So there you go. So much for that. Lady Rams had 7 rebounds in the first quarter. Of course, they did have the 4 turnovers. Another 3 coming from Fisher is no good. Mattoon is now 2 of 8, and that's going to be stolen away on the rebound. Unbelievable. Reborn comes up with the basket off of the turnover, and it's now 21-17. Mattoon is within 4. So still 2 of 8, though, from beyond the arc. Are the Green Wave. Peyton Hayes with it up top for the Lady Rams. 21-17. Lady Rams on top. 6:37 to play in the first half. Right elbow. Good no-looker. Courtney a 3 on the way. No good. Felt it. Couldn't come up with it. Lady Rams get the offensive board. They'll reset up top. Lady Rams had 2 threes of their own there in the first quarter. Going, I believe, 2 of 2. Ryan looks inside. Owen's going to have it stripped away. Lady Rams will turn it over. That's their 7th turnover of the day. 6:13 left in the half. Lob up ahead. Here comes Cox. Almost had her shot blocked. Offensive rebound turns into second chance points. So CeCe Thompson picks up points after the initial miss inside. Good second chance points there for the Green Wave. Puts them back within 2. Lady Rams scored 10 of their first quarter points inside. 2 baskets outside, of course, as Scarborough will throw to the left wing for Hayes. 2-point game, 21-19 your score. Claire wants a 3. Claire almost got a 3. It's in and out. The rebound, of course, now will come to the Green Wave with a chance to tie or take the lead here on this particular possession. Looking across the way, Fisher, another 3. Good. You knew at some point they were going to make a 3. Now 3 of 9 from beyond the arc, and it's 22-21. Lady Rams are down 1 with 5:19 to play here in the quarter. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler Center, home of the express lane, fast oil changes, and more. It's service, especially oil changes, without an appointment. At 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Hayes will throw to the right wing, has Courtney. Courtney with a left-hand dribble looking to the outside. Going to go back inside into the paint, split the defense, left a runner short, rebound. Will now go to Mattoon. There was nobody there for the Lady Rams. It looks like a quick foul here on Mount Vernon. That will be the Lady Rams' 5th.
Foul called against the Rams, number 34.
Huh.
Hester. That's her first team 5. Into the lineup.
Lady Rams shot 5 of 13 in quarter number 1. Now they trail 22-21. Mattoon on a bit of a hot streak, surfing the green wave with 4:52 left to go in the first half. Ooh, it's going to be a little bit of pressure from Owens. She'll steal it away from Butler. That'll be the first turnover. Owens is good. Strolled all the way to the left block and got the easy bucket. It's 23-22. This is back and forth. Fisher, a nice pass. That's going to be Raboyne, who comes up short. Got her own rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound will be tipped away. Peyton Hayes will come up with it. Saves it. Good play by Hayes. Saved it to Ryan. Lady Rams are up 1. Community First Bank of the Heartland is your official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. Find them at comfirstbank.net. Of course, backdoor lob. Good catch by Owen. She's fouled on the way up. Like a good quarterback, Courtney Scarborough led her receiver. At that time, it just happened to be to the back door, of course. Left block for Hannah Owens. Didn't really have a great look at the bucket, but got herself to the free throw line for a chance to shoot 2.
First team 3 at the line. Number 35, Hannah Owens. 2 shots.
Of course, the Carrollton Lady Hawk Invitational has been postponed for the day, as Owens comes up short on the first free throw. After one in the National Trail Conference Tournament, Cowden Herrick leads South Central 18-3. That's at Altamont. Second free throw, no good. Rebound will go to the Green Wave. Into the front court, of course. This is Brianna Butler with the basketball. Throws off to Sammy Thompson off of the right wing. Turnaround coming. Good kick save by Ryan. It'll be stolen away by Peyton Hayes. Good pickup by Peyton. Throws ahead to Claire Ryan. Of course, Peyton Manning will be in the Super Bowl tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Can say Super Bowl because I'm not trying to sell you anything, just talking about it indiscreetly. Off of the right wing, it'll be Scarborough, a 3 that's no good. Into the front court will come Mattoon. Another defensive board off for Mattoon. They come up short and got their third offensive rebound before the Lady Rams almost stole it away. Fisher will tuck back for a 3, no good. Unbelievable. Now 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. Another 3 on the way is going to be no good. That time from Considine, they get another offensive rebound, and this time Thompson leaves it short. Unbelievable. Finally, Lady Rams get it and clear it out of the zone with 3:20 to play in the first half. It's 23-22. Lady Rams somehow still on top in this one. 3:14 to play. First half action from Mattoon. We're in Coles County. Glad to be with you. Hannah Owens uses the body again.
35, Hannah Owens.
Got it in the post. Was able to bang around and get some points. It's 25-22. Lady Rams are up 3 with 3:01 left. Right side, that's Butler with it, looking off to Thompson. 2 Thompsons in the game, Sammy and Cece, I understand. Sierra, if you want to go long on the other Thompson. And it'll be Fisher back off of the far arc. Looking back to the top, able to find Considine. Now we're the right wing. That's going to be Butler calling for it back. It was tipped away. It'll be tipped to Fisher coming around off the far arc. Drops it for Considine in front of the Lady Ram bench. She'll curl around into the paint, throws it off. Thompson puts it up. No good. So this will be a foul on the rebound. Lady Rams got the defensive board. We shall see what happens. Rend Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. And apply online while you're there. If we have any other postponements, of course, as far as games that would concern you, we'll let you know. Again, the Orphans and Jerseyville are postponed until Monday. 6 o'clock JV start in that one. 2:23 to go in the first half. Ryan across the timeline, stops volleyball line, throws over to the left wing. That's going to be Miriam Hester looking across the post to the right elbow. Courtney's going to come in off the defender, throws up a right jumper. Courtney makes it look so easy. 2:08 to play here in the first half. 27-22 the score. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Off to the right side, Thompson. Lob ahead is going to be off of the fingertipsies of Caitlin Bath. Turnover on Mattoon. This will go back with the Lady Rams, who have built a 5-point cushion. That is their largest lead of the day for a second time. 1:54 left to go here in the second quarter. At the Panther Basketball Showcase, Alton Marquette leads Salem 30-18 in the first game of the day. After that, it'll be Odin and Lovejoy. Looking forward to hearing about that one. Of course, we talked with Mike Finkbone on the Saturday Sports Show today. It was good to have him on for what I believe was the first time, as this will be tipped out of bounds. They're trying to go inside for Hannah. Mattoon got a hand in there, and the Lady Rams will have to reset to the right of their bucket. We near the noon hour, of course, in the Central Time Zone. We can tell you that Goreville leads Trico in girls basketball at the half, 33-23. Black Diamond Conference West battles. Claire on a turnaround will be fouled on her way up. able to find the ball at the left block rather. Went up. Drew some contact.
Foul's called against the Green Waves, number 13, Shelby Cox. That's her first team 5.
I tell you, the juice is loose now here as some starbursts are strolling into the gymnasium. First free throw, no good from Claire. Of course, that foul was the 5th on the Green Wave. I believe that was the 1st on Shelby Cox. 1:38 left to go in the first half. Lady Rams up 5, making it 6, 28-22 as Ryan makes 1 of 2. We're back with you for Lady Rams basketball Tuesday night here on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. Our next Rams broadcast is Friday as they will host the Cahokia Comanches. We'll have that for you on the FM with video. Off of the right, turnaround coming. Ooh, we have a foul. And Caitlin Bath went up, got the shot off, gets the foul shots now as that'll be the 6th Lady Ram foul here of this first half. That'll be the first on Peyton Hayes, who's done an admirable job off of the bench. And as we watch and pay close attention to these JV games, she's a big component of Lance Bolt's offense. JV took a tough loss today, however. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 52-33 was the final score. We look down. I looked down to write something or jot some things down. I looked up and the score was already off the scoreboard before I could even figure it out. So 1 of 2 that time for the Green Wave as Bath made 1 of 2. She made the back end. Claire Ryan into the front court. Throws off to the right to make that left side. I can't get that right today for some reason. Hester's going to throw to Scarborough. Saves it inbounds or tries to. Ryan will tip it, and that is going to be a foul. Looks like maybe on Claire. And Mattoon will trigger in front of their own bench near the scorer's table. 1:07 left to play. Actually, it should be bonus now because that was 7. There we go. I should trust my book and not what I see on the floor. So to the line for the 1-and-1, it'll be Shelby Cox. She has 4 points, looking for 4 and 5, and makes the first free throw. She'll get another. See what else we can come up with score-wise. Second free throw is good. It is 28-25, back to a possession game. Mattoon makes both free throws, trying to trap the Lady Rams 1-2-2 into the front court. Or in the back court, I should say. Now it'll turn into the front court. Lady Rams turn it over off of the press. It'll be into the right wing, Considine. Lady Rams down 28-25. Green Wave trying to tie it up if they can before they head into the locker room. Both teams have scored 10 points in the quarter. We will see what happens. Coming off the left wing, Bath will throw it to the far side. Trying to make a play, Thompson. She saved it before the travel. She's bailed out by a foul, and Thompson's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Good move by Thompson. Ran into the contact. I give her credit for that. Almost had it tipped away. And gets the second foul on Miriam Hester. Heck of an effort by the Mount Vernon Rams last night, though they come up short against Althoff. We talked with Scott Gamber about it this morning on the Saturday Sports Show. Free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Hannah Owens with 33 seconds left. Lady Rams are up 3, 28-25 with 30 seconds left in the first half. Of course, this game originally set for a 1 o'clock JV start. Now 10 o'clock. Hester has it underneath. Hayes will save it on the tip, puts it up, no good. That was a nice baseball toss, of course, into the front court as they were trying to find Hester wide open all alone on the right block. She was able to tip it to Peyton Hayes. Hayes will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Long. Yoke doesn't undercompensate this time. So Sanders will check back into the Lady Ram lineup. We tell you at the half in NTC play, it's Cowden Herrick 22, South Central 10. As that second free throw no good. Rebound with Jose Canseco off the head of a Green Wave into the hands of Casey Considine, my apologies. 14 seconds left in the first half, 28-25 Lady Rams. It'll be to Thompson. As Sammy in the lane leaves a shot short. Rebound will go to Courtney with 5 seconds left to go. Into the front court will race Scarborough. Looks off left side. It'll be tipped out of bounds with 0.4 of a second left. And that'll go with the Green Wave as the Lady Rams turn it over. Not really the time to get a shot off, but we shall see what happens as it'll come in. That's your halftime score. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 28, the Mattoon Green Wave 25. We'll come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Of course, we remind you the basketball is heating up. Don't forget about your friends at the Winning Edge, now with a new store in Mount Vernon. They have all sorts of Rams apparel, including hats, gloves, hoodies, bags, you name it. Winning Edge of Mount Vernon, 212 South 9th Street. Online at winningedgeusa.com. We'll take a break, come back with the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Beacon Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Beacon Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at TonyWilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we'll welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. The Lady Rams, of course, lead, Mattoon 28-25 here at the half. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. It's past the top of the noon hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Lady Rams Radio.
Honored annually by the Illinois Broadcasters Association for Broadcast Excellence, WMIX Sports is WMIX Mount Vernon, a Withers Broadcasting superstation.
Super indeed. So super, this is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. They have a super selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location with bank rate financing for all. It's Lady Rams 28, Lady Wave 25 here at the half. We'll pause for a break, come back into your scoring and stats. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888 Landers to set up your repair. Your claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888 Landers. That's 1-888 Landers.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com here for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Here at the half, the Lady Rams lead Mattoon 28-25. We'll take a look at your individual scores first. We're going to do things a little bit differently. First for the Green Wave, they have 5 apiece from Shelby Cox and Avery Jackson. Also 5 from Sammy Thompson. 3 points for Caitlin Fisher. 2 points apiece for Casey Considine, Blake Reboyne, and Cece Thompson. And a free throw from Caitlin Bath. That's their 25 points. For the Lady Rams, of course, they are led by Hannah Owens' game-high 12. 9 from Courtney Scarborough, 4 from Claire Ryan, and 3 from Peyton Hayes. Taking a look at your team shooting, Lady Rams are 8 of 18 inside for 44.4%. They are 3 of 6 outside for 50%. 9 of 24 from the floor for 37.5%. They were 3 of 8 from the free throw line for 37.5%. For the Green Wave, they were 5 of 16 from two-point range for 31.3%. They were 3 of 11 from beyond the arc for 27.3%. 8 of 27 from the floor for 29.6%. They shot a little better from the free throw line, 6 of 9 for 66.7%. Rebounds are tied, 13 apiece. Green Wave had all 5 of their offensive rebounds in the second quarter, while the turnover disadvantage rests with Mount Vernon, 9-5. That's how we arrived at your halftime score of the Lady Rams 28, the Lady Green Wave 25. We'll take a break on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Come back and talk about that first half, the second half, and get you a scoreboard update. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
What does technology sound like? Is it the clang of heavy machinery, the beeps and chirps of an electronic gadget? At the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, technology sounds a little something like this.
It's the sound of a young girl excited because her mom's being released the same day as her minimally invasive surgery. Thanks to the Da Vinci surgical robot, our surgeon's hand motions are seamlessly translated into smaller, more precise movements. But surgery isn't the only way Good Samaritan is raising the bar for advanced healthcare in Southern Illinois.
That's the sound of a patient's health record being updated and stored electronically for immediate access by nurses, primary care doctors, and specialists alike. That's why soon, the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center will use all electronic patient health records. Less paper translates to faster, better care for you. And that sounds a little something like this.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Find us on Facebook. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Zawinski is on assignment. So glad you could join us here from Mattoon. The Lady Rams on top here at the half by a score of 28-25. And if you still notice any differences there in the second quarter, of course, Lady Rams were able to overcome Mattoon a little bit late in the first. But the big difference for Mattoon, I thought, in that second quarter was the fact they were finally able to get some offensive rebounds after having been shut out of second chances by the Lady Rams back in the first. Somehow found some second chances, whether it be due to fouls, whether it be due to whatever. And that allowed Mattoon to hang around there, of course, in that first half, and that, of course, is why they're still within 3. But the Lady Rams, of course, on top. That's the important thing. I think Jeff Lonnan has a lot to be pleased about with that first half effort from his Lady Rams. Of course, if there's one thing I'm sure he looks at and wishes he could improve on short order, that'd be the 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Otherwise, Lady Rams darn near did everything right in that first half of play. I'm Chris Hugo with you. Score updates. Anything of relevance? Yes, a final from Pinckneyville. Alton Marquette beats Salem 54-33. That scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him worldwide at TonyWilt.com. Look for his physical address at the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower in the King City. Or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. So we will start the second half. Lady Rams will switch sides. They'll go left to right. Mattoon will now go right to left. Of course, the Green Wave, the home team, and their home white with green trim. It'll be Considine with the basketball across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Steps to the volleyball line. Looks off to the right side. Saves it for Bath. Looking underneath for Thompson. Thompson off glass. Good.
32, Sammy Thompson.
Thompson has 7, and the Green Wave are back within 1, 28-27. Chris Hugo with you. Jeff Crow has the video at WMIXSports.com. And, of course, Avery Barton is back at our Mount Vernon studio here on AM 940. Throws to the left side off of the wing. That's Claire Ryan with the basketball. Ball fake to the top. That'll be reversed around to the right. Scarborough looks inside from the wing. Gets it right back from Hannah. Ooh, and it's going to be hip checked on her way into the lane. Courtney looks like she's going to be okay. She'll get up. Jeff Lonan peers into the huddle to make sure that she is okay. And there you go. That'll be the first foul of the half. That'll be the third on Avery Jackson. 7:24 remains in the third quarter, just underway with the second half.
Correction, foul is against the Green Waves, number 11, Casey Considine.
I wondered about that. Foul's actually on Casey Considine. I didn't see Jackson in the picture. I was just going with what I was told. Whatever info we are all fed is what we report. I feel you, Mr. PA. I feel you. Off of the right, it's going to be Rush. Inside, coming around is Owen. She is going to be fouled as she goes up. So now Hannah will go to the line to shoot two, and quickly the Green Wave have 2 fouls.
Foul is called against the Green Waves, number 25.
Well, hello.
Team 2 at the line, number 35, Hannah Owens. 2 shots.
7:18 to play in the third as Hannah will go to the line. She'll make the first. Gives the Lady Rams a 2-point cushion now, 29-27. With 7:18 left. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX. Second free throw good. Hannah makes both. She has 14. 30-27. The lead is back to 3 for the Lady Rams. Considine will dribble it into the front court at the circle with a big green M. Imagine that. Right there in the middle circle. We're treated very well every time we come to Coles County, especially Mattoon. As off of the right, it'll be Cox to recover. Throws off to Considine on the left volleyball line. Back to the deep right wing. Ooh, good sidestep there by number 20, Avery Jackson. She'll bank in a 3, and that'll tie it up at 30. I don't think anybody thought that was going in, but then it banked in. What a great shot by Jackson. 6:46 left to play in the third, 30-30. All tied up. Does Ryan have an answer from the far wing? No, and the rebound will be saved by Courtney. So my question is, if you point at the baseline and the ball doesn't hit it, and the player had never touched, so somehow that'll go down as a team defensive rebound for the Green Wave. I disagree and digress and move on. It'll be Thompson throwing back. Considine off his screen. She'll dribble to the left elbow. Looks off to the right arc. Cox for 3. Bounces around, no good. And now we're going to have a push on the rebound. Did it hit the support? As I look off to my left, it did not. So Lady Rams get a quick break. All you can really do is say whatever and move on. Into the front court, it will be Claire Ryan looking off at the right wing. Scarborough to the top for Sanders. Ryan's going to come around, curl, throws into the corner near side. Courtney goes up. She's going to be partially blocked by Considine, who I thought got mostly ball. And now to the line will go Scarborough. I thought that was a good defensive play by Casey Considine. Well, be that as it may. To the line will go Courtney. I thought it was a good move to the basket, don't get me wrong, by Scarborough, as she'll put up the first free throw up and in. That unlocks a 30-30 tie. It's 31-30. Lady Rams on top. 6:02 left to go in the third. See if Courtney can make the second. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook as well. Second free throw good. 11 points now for Courtney. She joins Hannah Owens in double digits, the only 2 players in the game, with 6:01 left in the third. Goreville beats Trico 54-38 today on the girls' side. It's a BDC West battle. As Cox dribbles to the free throw line, throws back off the left side. Bath. Ooh, intercepted pass by Jackson. Gets it right back from Considine off of the right wing. Now going to dribble inside the free throw line. Her jumper short. Rebound hits the baseline. It'll be another team rebound. The interesting factoid here is that no team has a true rebound there, or an individual rebound. They're all team rebounds of the team defensive variety here and early going. That's really all you can say. You don't have to say much. You can just whistle like that. It works. 5:31 left to go. It'll be inside. Good lob from Isha to Hannah. Hannah left it long, and that's going to be a foul. We hope that it was that took the spill. Was that? I thought it was Cox. She appears to be okay, and that's going to be on Micaiah Rush.
That's her first. Team won this half.
So with 5:26 left, that'll be a defensive rebound to Mattoon. A team variety. 5:23 left to go in the third. 32-30. Lady Rams on top. It'll be Jackson across. Gets a screen up top. Thompson bounces it to Cox outside. She'll look back inside the right arc. That's going to be Thompson. Mid-post turnaround coming from Bath. Good.
25, Caitlin Bath.
Good move by Bath. It's 32 all. 5:05 left to go in the third quarter. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Online at fordsquare.com. Don't forget about their service department. The very back of Ford Square. Schedule your service appointments online at fordsquare.com. 4:47 left to go in the third. Tied at 32. Owens with it off of the right arc to Isha up top. She'll fake left. Go right to Ryan. Up top, Isha. 18-footer's good. Her hot shooting continues. That's her first attempt of the day. She shot well against Altoff and probably a primary reason the Lady Rams came away with that victory on Thursday night. 34-32. Lady Rams back on top. 4:26 left in the third. Thompson's going to have it almost stripped away. Her shot's no good. We have our first legit rebound of the quarter as it was Hannah Owens. Ryan races up the sideline. Ooh. Somehow maintained her footing. She threw it off balance up top to Owens and now off to the far wing for Rush. Back between the circles. Claire Ryan with the basketball. The senior point guard with it. Will back up to the circle with 4:04 left. Off to the right wing. Claire is going to no look out to Courtney. Eyes a three. Pops. No good. Rebound will be stolen away by Isha. Back to Courtney. Another three try. Yes.
That's a 3-12. Courtney Scarborough.
Very rarely does Courtney miss two in a row, and that's a heck of a job by Isha Sanders to steal away the rebound and give the Lady Rams another chance. 37-32, up 5. With it off of the right side, Considine, left-hand dribble off a curl, throws off mid-post. Outside of it, just outside. Tiptoes, I mean. Considine back with it up top. Thompson's going to tip inside. Turnaround Bath off the right block is no good. Good rebound there by Micaiah Rush. I think the Rams are doing a great job. And here come in the front court. Ooh, nice pull up there inside. Hannah will put it back up. No good. Hannah, second time. Yes. Good job by Hannah Owens. This is going to be a timeout if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it is our first timeout of the game. It'll be a full timeout with 3:13 left to go in the third. And this is the Lady Rams' largest lead, 39-32, up 7. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff wish you, of course, a happy start to your 2014. Good to have Terry Milt listening in. Hoping to see him soon. Let's see. 39-32 is the score. Lady Rams are up 7. 3:13 left to go in the third. Danny Serwinski on assignment. He and WMIX Sports correspondent Todd Rushing will have the call of two games from the Panther Basketball Showcase today. The Woodlawn Cardinals and DuQuoin Indians at 3:15. That's your pregame. 3:30 is your actual tip, and if they're running on time, that will be your tip. If not, it'll be a little bit later. Could be a little bit earlier. They always run their due diligence and run on time at Pinckneyville more often than not. Your second game will actually be the Cesar-Valere Red Devils and Steelville Warriors. That'll be 6:30 tip, 6:15 pregame. Both of those games on 94.1 FM with audio only at WMIXsports.com. So we shall see. .310 left to go. Third quarter action, 39-32. Considine will throw off to the right side looking for Cox. Inside will go, and that's going to be a push. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
Foul is called against the Rams.
3:02 left to go in the third. That's going to be on Isha. That's Isha's first, team's second. Up top. Ooh. It was tipped away, almost stolen away by Isha. Now Cox will try a long shot that's no good. A rebound underneath will go to Mattoon. They'll throw it back. Bath will come up with more points. Bath has 4 in the quarter and makes it a 5-point game, 39-34. Lady Rams on top, 2:42 left to go in the third quarter. Rend Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs it's right for you. Good effort by Bath. Tried to tip it away from Sanders. Here on the near sideline in front of us. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can also find us at WMIXsports.com. If you're watching online, you've discovered it. Of course, we'll have a scoreboard. We have archives. Plenty of content. Lady Rams will have the inbound stolen away. Just their first turnover of the quarter. And this will be Jackson on the left-hand layup. No good. Put back Thompson. No. Second put back. No. Unbelievable. Had plenty of chances. Couldn't come up with anything.
That was called
And now that'll be a foul on the Lady Rams. That'll be their third. That'll be Rush's second. So Sierra Thompson will go to the line to shoot two. Let's see what she can do here with her team down 5, and she will make the first. 39-35 the score. Lady Ram lead shrinks to 4. Could be one possession by the time it's all said and done with Thompson at the line. Second one's good. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams athletics here on WMIX. Community First Bank, 5 Jefferson County branches, responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Don't forget about one checking. It's free checking and high yield interest. Right arc, Owens looks back to the top. Sanders looks off to the left wing, has Claire Ryan. To the top, she goes for Rush. Going to look around mid-post. Isha trying to roll inside. Oh, left a shot short. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be last touched by the Lady Rams. Isha had the right idea. The defender stepped in last moment to kind of distract her and left it short with 2:02 left to go in the third. A chance for Mattoon to tie here with Considine walking it across the timeline with 1:55 left to go in the third. She'll look for Cox. Deep right wing, back to the top for Bath. Good slide pass, but it's going to be stolen away by the Lady Rams. And then a double dribble in the back court. So what you can do worse, we can do worse better. Turnovers even at 2 apiece here in the second half. Those Lady Rams now have double digits for the game. 39-36, Lady Rams up 3. Bath with it off of the inbound right side. Going to have it, almost had it stolen away. They will kick out to a wide open Cox on the left wing. Now to Considine. Steps left, will dribble back to the right to the circle to reset. 1:36 left to go in the third quarter. Chris Hugo with you. Jeff Crow joins me with video at WMIXsports.com. That's going to be a good running layup for Avery Jackson out of nowhere. They're able to find her mid-baseline. And she worked it for 2, 39-38. Lady Ram lead down to 1 with 1:22 left to go in the third. Avery Barton is back at our Mount Vernon studio. DC on assignment today. They try to force a pass inside. Good call there, as there was contact in 2 different places. 2 options for fouls. Looks like they're going to go with Sierra Thompson. That'll be her first. I have it as the team's third.
That's her second.
Fourth. Can't catch them all. Quick inbound play. It's going to be to Claire Ryan, and that's going to be a foul on Cox. Came from behind, got Ryan on the shot. Now Claire will go to the line to shoot 2 to see if she can extend this Lady Ram lead. 39-38 with 1:15
That's her second.
left here in the third quarter. Claire will miss the first. That one hung on the edge of the rim for about a 0.5 of a second, otherwise known as a half second if you're keeping score at home. Ryan will get another. For the Lady Rams, of course, it is your starters of Scarborough. Let's go chronological order. It'll be Ryan, Scarborough, Rush, Owens, and Sanders. Both free throws no good. Rebound will go to Mattoon. Into the front court, it'll be Considine. 39-38 your score. Lady Rams up 1. Mattoon can take the lead here with a bucket. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Off a screen up top. Fisher thought about the 3. Gives inside the Bath, kicks out. Long 2 coming from Jackson. It's going to be nothing but air in the rebound. We'll go to Courtney. 5th defensive board of the quarter coming up the right side. Oh, nice backdoor play. Micaiah, yes. Rush will get the bucket. Now the and 1. And the Lady Rams extend the lead to 3. We'll see if she can get the and 1 to turn it into 2 possessions. Nope, no good. Rebound will go off the right side for Thompson. 6th defensive board of the quarter now for Mattoon. 46 seconds left. Off to the left side will be Considine. 41-38 the score. Lady Rams up 3 with 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We're back at it on Tuesdays. The Lady Rams will host the Centralia Annies in South 7 play. AM 940 or WMIXsports.com. 3 from up top is no good by Fisher. Rebound of the Lady Rams. 25 seconds left. 3-point game here in the third. It'll be a lob play over to the far side. Micaiah's trying to dribble in. Almost lost it. Throws back to the top for Claire. Ryan with it inside the volleyball line. She'll back it up. Reset with 13 seconds left to go in the third. It'll be Rush off the left wing. 9 seconds left. Back up top to Ryan. She's between the circles. She'll try to dribble inside. Good jump stop. Throws up a shot. No good off the back iron. Rebound will go to Mattoon. They will not get a shot off. That's how your third quarter will end. After 3, the Lady Rams 41, Mattoon 38. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mine. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balance. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
Welcome you back. Fourth quarter action from Mattoon as we're about to get underway. 41-38, Lady Rams on top after 3 quarters of play. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Chris Hugo with you. Jeff Crow has the video at WMIXsports.com. Avery Barton is back at our Mount Vernon studios. As we near the bottom of the 12 o'clock hour here in the Central Time Zone, it'll be Ryan with the basketball to start for Lady Rams here in the fourth quarter. Possession arrow swing back to Mattoon. Sanders up top will swing off to the left wing, looking for a lob play to Hannah. It's almost stolen away. It is. Lady Rams turn it over here to start the fourth quarter. It'll be Mattoon racing into the front court. Shot coming from Sierra Thompson. It's good, and that'll bring the Green Wave back within one. 41-40. Lady Rams scored 13 in that third quarter, as did the Green Wave. Sanders up top to the left wing now for Claire. Claire's going to right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Gives off to Micaiah. She's looking inside against Bath. Tries to lob to Sanders. Post up. Yes. Isha has been big here in the second half. She now has 4 points, but she has done a lot since coming back into the ballgame after sitting for a bit in the first half. 7:05 to go in the fourth. 43-40, Lady Ram is the lead. That's now off the right side. That's going to be tipped off of Lady Rams. That's a good call. Going to remain with Mattoon. They'll trigger right of their own bucket into the right wing now. Considine looking off into the right corner. Fisher all alone for 3. No good. Rebound will go to Hannah. And that's just the shot you wanted if you're Jeff Lonan. Waste another 3 try. Get the Lady Rams another board. And this is going to be Claire coming around inside rush. Lost it into the hands. That actually plinkled around and fell to Thompson on the ground. She'll throw up ahead. Here comes Fisher. She'll dribble in past Owens. That's going to be a blocking foul. Got just enough contact on Owens, and looks like that'll be Fisher going to the line to shoot too. Nice hop by Fisher.
Foul is called against the Rams, number 35, Hannah Owens, her third, team 4 at the line for the Wave.
That was a Fisher Bunnies reference, in case some of you are lost. And you may be, because I'm good at that. Fisher will make the first free throw. 43-41, 2-point game, 6:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler. Home of the Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more. 1603 Broadway as Bath, or make that Fisher, makes both. 43-42, 1-point game, 6:35 left in the fourth. Trying to pick up 1-2-2 full court here, looking to trap. Lady Rams get it across. It'll be Claire Ryan off of the right wing with 6:27 left to go in the fourth. Off of the left, it'll be Isha. Backdoor cut, Owens, now off of the right elbow. Courtney eyes a 17-footer in and out, no good. A rare miss by Courtney from mid-range, and the rebound will go to Mattoon. Deep right wing, Fisher, good ball fake, but picked up her feet when she did it. Can't do that. That'll be a turnover. It'll go back with the Lady Rams to get a bit of a reprieve. .607 left in regulation, 43-42 the score, 6:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Just got it across the timeline. Ryan will go back left to Courtney. Courtney back to Claire Ryan. Now Peyton Hayes, who checked in. Big 3. Yes! Peyton Hayes knocks down another tray. She has 6, and it's 46-42. 5:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. 4-point game again, 46-42 the score. Left wing off of the arc. That is going to be Fisher. Back to the top. Thompson. That's Sierra. Both Thompsons into the game at the moment as Constantine will dribble to the free throw line. Back off of the far sideline. This is Sammy Thompson. Left wing dribble gives to Sierra up top. Now off the left wing. That's going to be Fisher. 5:27 left. Wants a three. No good on three. And the rebound is going to be tipped back somehow. That'll be an offensive board and a foul on Ryan. There's about 18,000 different things wrong with those calls. Got another bad three try. So Thompson will get 2 shots at the line, looking for points 8 and 9. Try to cut it to 1 possession, and she will miss the first free throw. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking, and don't forget, Community First Bank is home of the One account featuring free checking and high yield interest. Always bank on your hometown team. Second free throw is in and out, no good. Defensive board will go to the Lady Rams. 46-42 the score. 4-point game. It's going to be up ahead, and that is went to Isha. Was tipped out of bounds. I thought it was going to go back with Mattoon, as that was all off a black uniform out of bounds. So the Lady Rams get a big break here. They're going to call tip. I don't know. I didn't see it. Doesn't matter. I don't see a lot. As Hannah lost it in a 5-hole, and now it's going to be plinkled off the green wave, and this will be a jump ball. It'll favor Mattoon. Lady Rams will turn it over. So an interesting National Trail Conference score. South Central, who is down 18-0 to start the game, now leads Cowden Herrick 40-37. Of course, we'll get you some more updates presented by Tony Wilt in just a moment. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And get to a better state with State Farm. The green wave turn it over in the paint. Courtney picks it up, comes across the timeline, works off to the far wing for Ryan. 46-42. The Lady Ram lead still at 4 with 4:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Fitting. Very fitting. Between the circles, it's Peyton Hayes. Looks off to the right wing for Claire Ryan. Ryan has not scored in the second half. That is very atypical for Claire. Maybe it'll change here. She steps top of the key, works off to the right wing for Hannah Owens, who's had another big game. Hasn't been able to get to the hoop much here in the fourth quarter. As Scarborough's going to come around, curl into the paint, has it stolen away. And this will be another turnover. Into the front court off the right side. Avery Jackson will turn it over. Ran into the tower known as Hannah Owens. The junior comes up big again. So another turnover for Mattoon. This will be off to the right side. Hayes, another three. Hot hand. Yes. Why not? She has 9. It's 49-42. And Jason Morgan wants a timeout. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams, as well as the local community. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Basketball is heating up. Don't be caught without your Rams gear. Find Winning Edge in Mount Vernon, of course, 212 South 9th Street. They have all of your Rams gear, of course, hoodies, polos, all kinds of shirts and activewear, bags, you name it. They can customize any gear for you, any activewear. Winning Edge, 212 South 9th Street in Mount Vernon. Of course, you can log on to winningedgeusa.com. We're in the middle of a medicine shop timeout. Jeff Lonan talking to his crew, doing the old dry erase on the floor. We hope it's dry erase. We've seen how that's worked out before with 3:59 left. Asked him about that one time, and he told me it was an old trick that somebody else did, which sounded to me like he was just trying to blame them for what he did. Of course, Lonan, a good dude in his own right, of course, very successful, over 200 wins for his career. Looking for win number 11 of the year for the Lady Rams, and of course said on the Saturday Sports Show this morning that, you know, aesthetically the record is not where he would want it to be. He lost a lot of games due to winter weather, but this is a very good Lady Ram team. His losses have typically been very, very close. They're trying to get win number 11 right now. Speaking of which, number 11, Casey Constantine has it across the timeline out of the timeout. Into the front court, Mattoon goes right to left. Thompson off of the wing, going to have it stolen away. There's Peyton Hayes again, and I'll tell you what, this second half, especially this fourth quarter, she's put her name in the hat for your player of the game. 49-42, the Lady Rams are up a touchdown. That is their largest lead still. They tie it. 3:33 left to go in the fourth. Peyton Hayes up top. Looks inside for Isha, and that'll be tipped out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams. 3:27 left to go in the fourth. Huh. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 5 Jefferson County branches, by far the market leader in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. They almost forced a turnover due to the Lady Rams. Nice find. They will find Bath. Thompson almost had it stolen away and somehow got it to Caitlin Bath. She has 7. It's 49-44. Lady Rams in trouble in the backcourt off of the press. Finally sling it to Peyton Hayes, who comes up with it. Good job of picking up the basketball. Waited for the defenders to clear, and now it's Ryan taking over at the volleyball line. 2:55 left to go in the fourth. It's 49-44. Lady Rams up 5, trying to hang on here and get another win against Mattoon. However, to be ripped away, here comes Avery Jackson, and the layup is good. Jackson stole it away from half court as the Lady Rams turned it over. Gets a big bucket. A one-possession game. It's 49-46. And racing into the front court is Claire Ryan, and she is fouled, and that's a 1-and-1. That'll send Claire to the line as Claire is looking for some second-half points. Certainly hope she can come up with them.
That's her first, team at 7 at the line for the Rams.
The Rams trying to hit the 50-point mark here. 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. That foul, of course, was on Samantha Thompson, her first. That was the team's 7th. As Claire will make the first. She has 5 on the night. She is now looking for 6. Trying to make it 51-50 with 2:35 left to go. Missed it. Good defensive rebound for the Greenway, but it'll be Constantine lobbing into the front court for Jackson. She has a couple of threes today. Constantine's going to go back to the right side. Cox eyes a wide open 3. Defender coming at her, no good. Rebound will go to Ryan. So good job by Scarborough to get the hand in the face on the leap. Good job by Ryan to get the defensive rebound. And Mattoon has been relatively ice cold from three-point land since the first quarter. After the third, they were 4 of 14 from the outside. Lady Rams were 4 of 9 after. Lady Rams are now 6 of 11. It's not bad. As Ryan will make the first on the 1-and-1. She was fouled well out by the volleyball line. And so now Claire will get a second. So 1-2 clip. Claire is shooting. Oh, misses a second. Rebound, of course, will go to Mattoon. It is 51-46, up 5. Almost turned over. They will turn it over. Isha got the tip. She corralled the basketball in the backcourt. It'll be Claire Ryan with it. 2:02 left. Jeff Lonnen wants a timeout. I don't know that Lonnen has called a timeout today.
Timeout Rams.
It's brought to you by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Rams and the Lady Rams. No, he's not called a timeout today. They get 5. Says the scoreboard. Our relative savant when it comes to that type of thing. 2:01 to play in the fourth. 2339 Broadway, again, is where you'll find the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Rams and Lady Rams. South Central is on a surge in the National Trail Conference Tournament. They now lead by 9 with 2:07 left to go. It's good to see for the Cougars who have been struggling this year. They've seen some struggles since leaving the Midland Trail Conference. Thought the grass would be greener on the NTC side as they advanced a letter in the alphabet from M to N. Really, that's the only update I have for you. As far as significance, all scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find them online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. Jeff Crow brings you the video angles at WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton back at the Mount Vernon studio. So it'll be Lady Ram basketball out of the timeout. Length of the floor with 2:01 left. Lady Rams are back in action on Tuesday night. They have 4 games left in the regular season. Their regional pairings will come out on Friday. As we'll have a quick touch foul in the backcourt. They're going to let Cox do the dirty work, and they're going to send Claire Ryan to the line. I'll tell you what, I fear that they're only going to wake a sleeping dragon. You don't want to say or sleepy giant, whichever you prefer. Whichever colloquialism is your favorite. More of an idiom, possibly. First free throw from Claire. Oh, it's no good. What do I know? Rebound will go to the Green Wave in the front court in a hurry. It's going to be Bath with the layup. No good. She got underneath the basket in a bad position. Lady Rams will get the rebound, and now a foul in the back court as they're going to pick Hannah Owens this time. Hannah's shooting a 50% clip from the line.
Foul's coming against the
oddly enough. So we'll see what happens. 1:49 left to go in the fourth. They fouled Isha. My bad. I was looking at Twitter, at WMIX Sports. You can find us there. First free throw, no good by Sanders. It's a two-shot foul. This is there in the double bonus. She has another coming. It's 51-46. Lady Rams are up 5. With 1:49 left, she'll make the second. So a 6-point lead. You'd have preferred 3 possessions, but you'll take that. 1:47 left to go in the fourth. 52-46. The Lady Rams up 6. Looking for the lob play off the elbow. Bath trying to turn around, finds Considine. She wants a 3. She'll get a 3. Big 3 by the Green Wave. And it's a 3-point game. It cuts it in half. 52-49 with 1:36 left to go.
Mattoon, 2 timeouts remaining. Mount Vernon with 4 timeouts remaining.
So with 1:36 left, this timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. Of course, Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams, Lady Rams, and the local community. As the Lady Rams are trying to hang on here, up 52-49. They will have the basketball out of the timeout. You know that this timeout was called to talk defense and a possible subsequent offensive play after a defensive stop, or even what to do should the Lady Rams score some more points, or they may even foul here with 1:36 left. There's so many options they have to go with here. Down 3, 1 possession's a whole heap and heck of a lot different than being down 6. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook as well. This is the first of 3 games we have for you. This will be the only game on the AM today. We'll switch back over to the FM for the Woodlawn Cardinals and the DuQuoin Indians. That'll be at 3:30. 6:30 will be the Cessna Red Devils and the Steelville Warriors. So it'll be Lady Ram basketball with 1:36 to go here in the fourth. Up 3, it's 52-49. Let's see how they go about this. It'll be Isha into the far sideline, finds Claire. And Thompson's going to reach in on a foul. They're going to send Ryan to the line to shoot 2. 52-49. It's a 3-point game with 1:34 left. Of course, we tell you about Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the market leader in Jefferson County. They have 5 branches. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to personal banking. One means more. That's free checking and high yield interest. First free throw is no good for Ryan. In the auxiliary, Jim Lovejoy leads Odin at the Duster Thomas. Make that the Pink Panther basketball showcase. 25-15 is the Odin lead, or is the Odin deficit. They trail Lovejoy 25-15. Claire makes a free throw here, and it's 53-49, so a 2-possession game. Not a bad set there with 1:30 left to go. Considine into the front court. Lobs to the left elbow. That's Sierra Thompson with it off to the top for Bath. Bath looking to the right, finds some help from Cox. Cox looking into Bath, and this will be off to the right, and it'll be stolen away. That's a big steal by Hannah Owens, who is fouled by Bath, and Hannah's going to go to the line to shoot 2. What a great defensive play from the offensive leader this morning, Hannah Owens. So Hannah goes to the line to shoot 2. If she can make both, it's still a 2-possession game, but you feel a lot better about it. First free throw in round is good. See if Hannah can make another with 1:14 left to go. Rams basketball back in action on Friday night. They welcome the Cahokia Comanches before heading to the Northwest to take on the Jersey Panthers. That'll be Saturday on the road. Got a busy Saturday next Saturday as well. We have 3 games for you. Second free throw, no good. Rebound will go to Sammy Thompson off to the right sideline for Considine. Need to realize a sense of urgency here as it is 54-49. Inside Thompson, fouled by Owens, and she leaned into Owens to get the contact. That's not a bad foul for Hannah, but you saw it coming. And that will send Thompson to the line to shoot 2. She missed her last 2. Actually, it is worse than what I thought because I only had Hannah for 2 fouls. Yeah, 2 fouls, so I was 1 off. That is her 4th. Eek. With 1:01 left to go, first free throw no good by Thompson. Saving grace for the Lady Rams right now is the fact that free throw shooting has been a double-edged sword by both teams. So 1:01 left to go here in regulation. Lady Rams are up 5, 54-49. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound to go to Hannah Owens. Ha-ha, last laugh, she says. And now a quick foul on Bath, and that will send Hannah to the line to shoot 2 more. Hannah has 17 on the night, so for all intents and purposes, just another day at the office for Hannah Owens. Right now, 54-49 is your Lady Ram lead. Let's see what happens here at the line for Hannah O. Beauty First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams, here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, as the first free throw is good. Can make it 3 possessions if she knocks down the back end. She made the front end. It's a 6-point game, looking to make it 7 with a minute flat left to go. Chris Hugo with you. DC is on assignment. Jared Shaner had something going on. He's on assignment as well. 3-possession game, 56-49. Hannah makes both. Cox races into the front court off the left wing, looks for Considine. Considine was wanting Cox. Now back off the left. It'll be stolen away. Good intercepted pass by Ryan. 7 turnovers in the quarter. Now for Mattoon. They are down 7. They are going to foul Courtney, and that's not who they wanted to foul, but they did. Had no choice. Now Courtney will go to the line to shoot 2 and see if she can get 15 and 16. This is where the Lady Rams are going to try to make some hay. Up 7 with 44.8 seconds left to go in regulation. We thank Avery Barton for his hard work today, both on the Saturday Sports Show and producing this broadcast of Lady Rams Sports on WMIX. Jeff Crow, of course, always working hard with the video at WMIXsports.com. Is a rare miss by Courtney. She'll have another. Scarborough at the line, looking to make the back end of a 2-shot set. Don't forget, we're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet postgame show after this. No good. Rebound will go to Thompson. She'll race into the front court. Give off to the right side. Fisher, a 3 is no good. Rebound will go to Hannah Owens. 34 seconds left, and Claire Ryan will get across the timeline. This will be a foul on Thompson. And Thompson, I believe, just picked up her 3rd. That'll send Claire to the line to shoot 2. 4 of 18 from beyond the arc of the green wave here for the game as the first free throw is no good. Claire will get another. 31.1 seconds left. Timeout on the floor called by Mattoon. It's brought to you by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. I hear it's a 30-second timeout. It's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Rams and the Lady Rams. Quick final from the National Trail Conference Tournament. South Central hangs on to beat Cowden Herrick 61-48. That's a big win for SC, for the Cougars. That tournament takes place in its entirety at Altamont High School, and it's been a long-standing tradition up there in Effingham County. We've done a few sectional games from there. Corsadena won in Thomas Gym. North Clay leads Greenville 16-13. That's a big game for North Clay. That's a big lead. So Claire comes back out of the timeout to make the second free throw, make it 57-49. With 24 seconds left, big 3 Fisher if it goes, no good. A rebound will go to the backside, and that's a foul as Isha Sanders had the basketball with 18.6. Can make it a 10-point lead here if she can make both. That's the 4th on Thompson. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent. Find him on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. He's worldwide at TonyWilt.com, or you can try and look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm as Isha's short on the first. See if she can get another. Sanders at the line shooting 2 off of the foul in the backcourt with 18.6 seconds left to go, and the second one is no good. Rebound will go to Thompson. Sammy Thompson with the rebound will dribble into the front court, stops top, throws off to the left side. 3 from Considine is short. Rebound will go to Courtney, who has to save. So another 3 miss for the Green Wave. That's been their Achilles heel tonight. Claire's going to try to dribble some time off the clock, throws to Isha. And that'll be a turnover. They will not get a shot off. So that's going to be your final score as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams are victorious this afternoon against Mattoon. Your final, Lady Rams 57, Mattoon 49. We'll come back and talk about it in your Schmidt-Chevrolet postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Hi, this is Melody True with People's National Bank. Being locally owned, we know the importance of having a free checking account that you can depend on. The account only takes $100 to open, and there is no minimum balance requirement. People's National Bank offers big bank services with small hometown feel. Stop by any People's National Bank branch and ask about the benefits of the People's National Bank free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
The F-Series truck remains America's best-selling truck for the 37th straight year and the country's best-selling vehicle for 32 consecutive years. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Ford dealers sold 763,402 F-Series trucks last year. We had a great F-Series year at Ford Square, but we want to make 2014 even better. At work, our play, Ford F-Series rises above. Year after year, 4 advanced engines, 3 cabs, and 3 box lanes. No wonder F-Series is number one. We have an excellent inventory of F-Series at Ford Square and have many more coming in. If you're looking for a full-size truck, come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests. You can also find all of our inventory, new or pre-owned, at FordSquare.com.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back, Mattoon High School. Your final score, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 57, the Green Wave of Mattoon 49. Jeff London will join us in just a moment on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. First, we need to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk with Jeff London. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Red Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Red Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to redlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, Mattoon. Lady Rams a big win today, 57-49. A 8-point win. Of course, their record improves to 11-8 on the year. Mattoon drops to 8-14. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Joined by Lady Rams head coach Jeff Lon. And Jeff, I think you have to appreciate the way the Lady Rams again showed some toughness along the way. A good win on the road, at a tough place to play, of course, a great venue. But I think the most impressive aspect was, even when things may not have gone their way, they still showed a lot of mental toughness today, I thought.
They did. And because they took 5, 6, and 7-point leads multiple times, especially in the second half, if I'm remembering things right, and then Mattoon came right back and tied. And then we'd take another 5 or 6 or 7, and then they'd come back and tie it. And then they might get back within 2. And and in 2 timeouts specifically, I said, and this was, in the middle of one of those 6 or 7 point leads, I said, look, we got to build it to 14 instead of, getting it choked back down to 0 again. So, and then we went right back out there, and they took it right back down to a tie game again. So, hey, this team from Mattoon is a better team than last year. Their JV team is loaded. They're 11-1 at the JV level, and a lot of those kids are playing varsity basketball right now. And this is a much better Mattoon team than probably I thought we'd see coming up here. And I don't mean that with any disrespect, but just going off of what we did to them at the JV level last year and looking back, I thought we would have a little easier time today. And that's probably silly of me to say that, but I think that, looking at them right now, they've done one heck of a job improving over last year. I mean, I congratulated their coach and told him that, he's done a fantastic job because they fought us today hard, and they've got some players down there that are going to be good. Next year, they're going to be hard to handle.
Well, and I think so. And, the transition to the Apollo Conference, not making this about them, I think makes them a better team with the likes of Salem. Effingham's pretty good this year. Charleston's formidable more often than not.
Sure, and it gives them a chance. It gives them a chance. And it's probably the right conference for them. Hey, I wouldn't want to be in that old conference they were in, that old Big 12. I mean, if you're going to play in the Big 12, you better be good, or else you're going to get beat every single night. That's how good that conference is. You got to have players every year, every night, every month, every waking moment. If you're going to coach in the Big 12, you got to have players. And this is probably a better. I know it is. It's a better, and they play like it because they're playing with more confidence. You can tell they haven't been beat up when you play them. He's coaching harder, and they're playing harder, and it just it's a good move for them. And I know I'm talking all about Mattoon right now. I'd like to talk about us
exactly
from here on out. So, but they did a good job. That's my
exactly. And I think the thing that I most appreciated out of being able to really dissect the game today was just the sheer fact of when things got tough. And I talked a lot about mental toughness when you first came up here, but they were smart with the basketball toward the end of the game. They didn't succumb to the press. Free throw shooting may or may not have gone their way. Of course, about a 50% clip down the stretch. But, you look at that. They still did what they needed to do to get the defensive rebound toward the end of the game. And the fact is they shut them out of an offensive rebound in the first quarter. And then they come back, shut them down to one offensive rebound in the fourth quarter. And so when you take a look at that, they did a great job boxing out, getting the rebound when they had to, and that's what led to Mattoon having to foul earlier and earlier and let you get to the line a little bit earlier.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And free throw shooting is that's a weird science. Free throw shooting. There are a lot of coaches that believe that when you're in a free throw shooting slump that you should never, ever, ever shoot them in practice. You should because it just highlights a problem that's already there, by bringing it up. And then the more you bring it up, the more the kids think about it. And then the more that they think about it, the more they tighten up. And the more they tighten up, the more they miss. And you can see the snowball that rolls whenever you highlight something like that, especially free throw shooting. So there's another school that says you should just practice the heck out of them in practice until they shoot themselves basically out of it. I've tried both, and I can tell you that neither one seems to make much of a difference. These kids are pretty decent free throw shooters. They're not as bad as they've been shooting the last couple of games. I mean, I've seen these kids shoot thousands of free throws, especially the older ones. So I can pretty much tell you about what they should be shooting from the line, and they're not. None of them are within 10% probably of what they're supposed to be at right now. in the last 3 games. Now, on the year, they're all pretty decent, but just these last 3, that's been tough. And you know what? They'll shoot themselves out of it. They'll shoot themselves through it, and then it'll be okay. But it can't be something that we highlight and make a big deal out of, because then it becomes just a big mental thing. So, we made enough today to win, and we did not turn the ball over today. And that's another encouraging thing is we may have turned it over. I don't know. Did you keep them?
I did. I actually had you for 18, but the thing about those 18 though is that a lot of them were on charges.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to not see very many charges all this year. We saw quite a few here today.
We saw 3 or 4 today.
That's where the bulk of them came from.
However many times we turned it over, I felt like we did a pretty decent job taking care of the ball. But
yeah, exactly. They weren't mental turnovers. They were just good defensive turnovers.
Well, you're going to have turnovers in games, and I always thought that my experience is if you can keep your turnovers around 15 or below, you've had a pretty decent game. High school basketball game, high school girls game of basketball. If it's around that 15 and up numbers when it starts to cause you problems. And then, of course, when you get over 20 and 25 and, God forbid, 30, which we hit a couple times this year, you're just fighting yourself. And it's hard enough to fight 5 kids from the other team, and then you have to fight yourself because you're giving it to them so many times. So I thought today we did a pretty decent job with turnovers. We were in that 15 turnover range. And here's the thing, too. Owens was really good today. We talk about individual players. Owens was really good in the post, and that really helps us. They just didn't have much for her. She had 19. And then Scarborough, again, she's back. She's got 14 again today. And she's fighting a sore leg. Her leg is sore. And I don't know what it is, but I think it's just stress from the season. Ryan gets 8. But now here's the key stat that I think if you look at the whole thing, I've said that we need to get more points out of the 3 and the 4 spot. I said that after we failed against who was it? Highland.
Yes. So that's Tuesday night.
So then Thursday night we played Altoff, and we got 18 points out of the 4 spot for the first time. I mean, you couldn't have added the points up from the 4 spot from the last 5 games and come up with 18 points. We got it all at one night against Altoff with Isha having that great game. We score 65 points. All of a sudden, we're flying high offensively. Today, we come back. Okay, obviously we're good at the 5. We got 19 there. We got Courtney with 14 at the 2. Claire had 8 at the 1. So now let's go to the 3 and the 4. And I look down and we pulled another 16 points off the 3 and the 4 spot. And again, this is a spot we've been averaging 3 to 4 points a game in for 15 games prior to Altoff. And now we got 15 off those spots today. That's Rush and Peyton and Isha. So when that happens, now balance occurs, and now you look up and we've got almost 60 points again. And that's the difference between struggling and being in the 40s and fighting for your life and giving yourself a little breathing room and scoring 57, 58, 60 points. So I'm proud of all those kids who did that today, especially the 3 and the 4 spots. And, of course, Owens and Hannah and Courtney and Claire for just always being solid. So, listen, the next one's a big one, Tuesday night. So
definitely big. Of course, you have one home game left. But last question, of course, I know you have some other media that you need to speak with. But I thought everybody looked comfortable out there today. I mean, everybody looked comfortable, everybody looked poised, everybody looked ready. I think that's a key thing that you're dealing with. Of course, you had a time change. You have so many distractions. You have a dance tonight at the school. I mean, things could have gone the exact opposite, but everybody looked comfortable, everybody looked ready to go. And, you're talking about individuals pointing out points. Peyton Hayes was perfect from the field today. 3 key threes, I thought, 2 key threes in the fourth quarter that really kind of helped your scoring spark there.
Well, the reason they looked comfortable today is because they very much were. And the thing about a game like this is there was so much pressure on them Thursday night to win that game. Because I'm telling you right now, they want to win the South 7 more than anything. And I think coming here was just a relief, because they heard it all week from me about Altoff. They heard it from me. And then they delivered, and then they came here today. They're a little bit away from home. There's not too many people up here. That's the second thing. We didn't have a lot of fans here. And third thing is, you know what? They like each other. I mean, our guys, they really like each other. I mean, they're good friends, and they laugh, and they have a good time. And, you know, there's not a rift there. And that makes it easy, and that's why, you know, they're successful, is you just look at them. I mean, they're just good kids, and they like each other. And that makes a big difference. So I think a combination of those things, and we were very relaxed. I don't think we ever thought we were going to lose, even when, you know, all the times we had the timeouts in the huddle and things, that when it was tied, the huddle was loose. You know, they were fine, and I feel good about that, because there's going to be some games coming up here where things are going to be tight. So it's good that they have that ability to just relax and play.
I will have you know, going back to a conversation this morning on Saturday Sports Room, this is the very last thing, I promise. I offered Avery Barton breakfast this morning in exchange for carrying my jalapenos and carrying some stuff for me. So not just a $1 off coupon for a DiGiorno pizza. I offered him breakfast this morning, but he did not get me the text to get him breakfast in time. I was already at the station. Just want you to know that.
Well, here's the thing. Rumor has it that he was very close. He was like the second choice for the New York Yankees baseball job.
PA, I heard that.
When what's the old guy's name passed away. And Avery, that's a story we should tell on Avery sometime, but Avery was going to apply for the New York Yankees public address system after the guy died up there in New York, and it didn't work out. So, you know, you're very close to being way underneath Avery.
It worked out for me, though.
Yeah, it worked out for you. You're still on top of it.
Still on breakfast.
It's just a matter of time for our Avery scores one of those big jobs, and then we're all going to be wanting his autograph. So we gotta be good to Avery, because he's going to end up somewhere, I promise you.
That's why I offered him breakfast.
He's good people.
That little tidbit did not make it onto the Saturday Sports Show this morning. But Lana, big win today. Congratulations, your 11th win of the year. Looking for 12 on Tuesday night against Centralia. We will see you then.
All right, I appreciate you coming up here, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure. Jeff
Thanks
Lonan,
to Crow, too, for videoing.
Taking care of the video, as always, on WMIXsports.com. That's Jeff Lonan, head coach of the Lady Rams. We need to take a break on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. We'll come back, have your scoring and stats. This is Lady Rams basketball. Win on the road here at Mattoon, 57-49 from WMIX Sports.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy-here, pay-here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back to your final segment of the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. 57-49 is your final. Lady Rams improved to 11-8 on the year. Mattoon will drop to 8-14. As we take a look at your stats, team shooting wise, the Lady Rams were 12 of 30 inside for 40%. They were 6 of 11 outside for 54.5%. They were 16 of 41 from the floor for 39%. Taking a look at your team shooting for the Green Wave, they were 11 of 32 inside for 34.4%. They were 5 of 21 outside for 23.8%. They were 16 of 53 from the floor for 30.2%. Free throw shooting, Lady Rams were 15 of 34 for 44%. Mattoon was 10 of 17 for 58.8%. Mattoon out rebounded Mount Vernon 31-25. Turnover disadvantage belonged to the Lady Rams 18-15. Individual scores, first for the Green Wave. They had a team-high 10 from Avery Jackson, 7 points apiece from Caitlin Bath and Sammy Thompson, 6 from Sierra Thompson, 5 apiece from Casey Considine, Shelby Cox, and Caitlin Fisher, and 2 points from Blake Raboyne for their 49. For the Lady Rams, they had a game-high 19 from Hannah Owens, 14 from Courtney Scarborough, 9 from Peyton Hayes, 8 from Claire Ryan, 5 from Isha Sanders, and 2 from Micaiah Rush to give us our final score. Of the Lady Rams, 57, Mattoon, 49. We need a player of the game. Your player of the game today, I think, Isha Sanders was big. Peyton Hayes was big. Hannah Owens, however, was probably the biggest. Made some key free throws along the way. Had 19 points to lead the Lady Rams. That's going to do it for us today. Mount Vernon victorious over Mattoon in girls basketball, 57-49. For Jeff Crow, for Avery Barton, for all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you for accessing our broadcast today as Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball victorious yet again. I'm Chris Hugo from Mattoon. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook, and always log on to WMIXsports.com. So long from Coles County.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon.